That's where they came from. That's where they came from. If you see an area like that, run in the opposite direction, bro. Don't speak to no one. Don't look at nobody in the eye. Don't say hello to no one. If anybody wants to ask you for something, say you don't know. You don't speak English. You just want to hear no evil and see no evil, baby. Because that's what that shit is. All right? Ain't nothing down there for you but the devil. All right? That's Manila. Trust me, I got done. I got kissed by the devil too many times, bruv. Touched by the devil too many times, bruv. I'm pissed. Alright, peace, man. Right, I'm in the Philippines and I've been robbed again. I've got robbed again in the Philippines. Alright, so check this out. Listen to what happened, yeah? I'm in Manila, yeah? I'm in Manila. Just rolled up, man, in the Philippines, man. They just rolled up playing bone, eating some pizza. This is what it's like in the Philippines, man. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know where I am right now, man. Philippines, we love you, Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs and Harmony, we love you, man. Alright, man, that's about it, bro. That's it, man. Peace. Help out here. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's the founder of the group.
He's the founder of the
Oh, yeah. That's the wishbone. I just roll up with these guys. They were playing Bone Thugs. They were playing Bone Thugs and they pulled up. They saw me and they pulled up, man. Right, I'm in the Philippines and I've been robbed again. I've got robbed again in the Philippines. Right, so check this out. Listen to what happened, yeah? I'm in Manila, yeah? I'm in Manila, okay? Number one, let me tell you guys that I'm sorry that you guys are not really going to get to see the footage once again of what's happened here, of my whole holiday here. Okay, because, and it's starting to rain, so I've got to make it quick, because the SD card has gone. She took the SD card from my hotel room. Don't ask me why she took the SD card from my hotel room. Everything else is there. What you think that she should have taken, she left, and what you think she would have left, she took. So can you believe that the only thing that's gone is my damn SD card, bro? She took my SD card, bro. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all. Now, okay. So anyway, let's get into it right now. I need to get my bearings together, man. I got robbed in the Philippines. That's twice now. That's twice. All right. I'm gonna tell you. So, in Manila, I came back from Batangas. Yeah, I was in Batangas yesterday. Well, I was in Batangas for 2 days. I saw Eddie. So I came back to Batangas yesterday. Yeah, I came back. So you know, it was a long day. I decided to go out and about, see the sights. Not really too much clubbing. I just wanted to go out walking in the city, you know, because obviously you guys saw the area called Pasay, yeah, the area where much chaos happened, which I really love, by the way. I really want to go back to that area. So anyway, I'm walking around and there's these two girls, you know, we get into conversation. And the conversation is fine. We're laughing, you know. She's laughing, I'm laughing, everybody's laughing. She's like, where are you staying? And I'm like, well, I stay in this hotel like over there. She goes, if you want, we can chill. I said, that's no problem, let's go chill. So we went to chill out now. Basically, cut a long story short, shit went down, yeah? There's another brother in Manila. How you doing, my brother? You cool? What's going on? London. Where are you from, sir? Nigeria. Oh, I'm actually Nigerian as well, but I was born in London. Yeah, I'm Igbo. Yeah. No, Igbo. I'm Igbo. Really, I'm from Anambra State, Onitsha.
I'm from Imo State.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my mum is there. It's my last day tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, man. It's my last. So I'm just doing this little video. Yeah, man. And that's it. Nice to see you, my brother. What are you doing here? You on holiday?
Yeah, I'm a student.
You're a student. Okay. Studying
IT production.
IT. And you're studying here?
Yeah.
Serious?
So
That's great to see you, bro. That's great to see you, man. Take care, my brother. I will. Thank you very much, bro. All right, I'll talk about that later on. I want to just finish the story. So, cut a long story short, yeah. So, cut a long story short, yeah. She was basically, we had a good time. Yeah, we all got down and we all had a good time. Cut a long story short, yeah. So I went to sleep. They left. In the middle of us having a good time, yeah, bro. Nothing was weird. I can't say that this happened or that happened. Nothing was weird, yeah. Nothing dodgy happened in between the time of when, you know, of when they were there, yeah? Like nothing dodgy happened at all, right? So in the morning now, or should I say before I went out the night before, right? So, you know, before I went out the night before, I switched SD cards because I had so much footage on my SD card that I was afraid that I was gonna get more footage and it was gonna be full, if that makes sense. So what I did before it is I switched SD cards, yeah, before I went out to a new one, okay? So I'm shooting on a new SD card now, and again, like I say, nothing was weird in the interaction. Nothing was weird at all, yeah? So shit went down, everything was all good, and then they left, I went to sleep, we had a great time, right? Okay, so when I wake up in the morning now, bro, where's my SD card? Like, can you believe it? So I'm just searching around, I've been searching all day, bruv. And bro, everything is still there, can you believe it? Out of everything that she could have taken, yeah? Out of everything that my girl could have taken, yeah? She takes my SD card. How do I know that she takes my SD card? Mystery, your SD card is so small, anything could have happened to it. You could have lost it, it could have dropped down the side, you could have, it could have gone in your clothes or something like that. How do you know that, you know, you can't really be sure that she took your SD card? Come on, Mystery. What, just your SD card? Why would she take your SD card, bro? I know, bro, trust me, I know, okay? I've been asking myself these same questions. Why would she take my SD card and not my tablet? Why would she take my SD card and not my speaker box? Why would she take my SD card and not the cigarettes that were there? A full box, by the way. Two full boxes of cigarettes. Why would she take my SD card? The only thing that she did do, which still wasn't weird, it's not dodgy, it's not a dodgy move. I was in the bathroom. These two are in an area in my hotel room where I've got a table, and on the table were some coins, like 1 pesos, 5 pesos, 10 pesos. This is like cents in America, or p's in English money, like 10p, 5p. But on the table in my hotel room, I had coins, yeah? So it was 1 peso, 5 pesos, and 10 pesos, yeah? All mixed up together. So when I was in the bathroom now, I heard some shuffling and rustling, and shuffling. So I came out of the bathroom and I'm like, what are you two doing in that section? She turned around and then she said, oh, you've got coins lying on the table. So we're counting it to see how much it is and to see if we can take it. On that same table was my SD card. So maybe she took my SD card by accident. But here's the kicker to that. Here's the thing to that, right? The SD card was in a very separate location because it's so small. I made sure that I kept it separate from the coins because obviously I'm not going to need that SD card anymore until I go back, you know, to catch my flight, until I start packing. So I kept it in a safe place. It was very, very separate. There's no way she's gonna pick up the coins. There's no way she's gonna be counting the coins and then mistake the SD card, bro, and then take the coins, which she did do, by the way. She did. I told her not to take all of them because she, you know, the coins were actually for the children, you know, because when you go to the shop, there's like poor children here, innit? So like obviously you do what you can to try and help them if you want to. So those coins were for them. So I said that to her. I said, listen, the coins are for the children. To which she responded, I got 2 children. And she's taking the coins, bro. But the SD card, that's not the issue. Forget that. She took the coins. However much it wasn't much. What about the SD card? So there's no way that she's gonna mistake that, man. Hello, sir. How you doing? Hiya. You okay? It looks good, boss. Ooh. Hot stuff. So there's no way that she's gonna there's no way that she's gonna like not confuse the SD card with coins. So either she took it by accident or she took it on purpose. Either way, the SD card is gone. What I think, in my head, in the beginning, I thought she took it by mistake because it was on the same table. So I thought that she took it by mistake because it was on the same table, right? But then I'm thinking about it, bro. I left the SD card in a very specific place on its own so it wouldn't get mistaken. So I wouldn't mistake it myself. So I wouldn't forget about it, you know? An SD card is very, very small. It's something that you can easily misplace and easily lose. I'm not like that. I don't make mistakes. I don't. Okay, especially when traveling, I'm very careful, super careful. And this has happened to me before as well in Thailand. But in Thailand, it was something silly where I left my phone in a taxi. My phone in Thailand came out of my pocket in a taxi. I didn't realize it. Taxi's gone. Okay, so that happened to me in Thailand. This is very, very different. The SD card was in a very specific place. So in my head, I'm like, was it an accident? But there's no way, because when she left, bro, it was all good, bro. It was all good. They weren't dodgy. They weren't dodgy, man. They weren't. Okay, maybe they were a little bit dodgy for the coins on the table, but really and truly, man, I can't say that these girls were dodgy, man. They weren't dodgy, bro. Anyway, that's my SD card gone. So I've been robbed. I got robbed again. Whether you like it or not, I got robbed again, man. In one way or another, I got robbed again. So you guys are not gonna get to see. You guys are not gonna get to see the well, I'm trying to walk here. There's another brother over there. How you doing? You okay? How you doing? Yeah, so you guys are not gonna get to see what went down here in Philly, man, because it was a wild ride, man. I had some deep footage. This has happened to me before, so I'm not really too peed off right now. It's happened before. The experience is still mine. It doesn't take anything away. It's just the fact of what would have made good footage, what would have made, you know, for entertainment purposes only, for the viewer to see, for the listeners to hear. You know, it had a little bit of everything, a little bit of drama, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know, a little bit of tragedy here, a little bit of fun, lots of fun. Again, we are both missing out. Well, I can't really say we, because it was still my experience. It's just the fact that if I had it, the video that you're probably watching now, or probably are about to turn off, is about to turn off. Sorry, bro. The entertainment value of the video is just, it's gone, bro. It's gone. Obviously the entertainment of my holiday hasn't gone, but because I've lost the SD card now, I'm missing out on so much which should have been in the video, which is really undescribable. Like, you really had to see it with your own eyes. But she took the SD card. Now another question is, why would she take the SD card and leave everything else? This is what I don't understand, bro. What's she gonna do with the SD card? Because she ain't gonna see nothing but a bunch of this anyway. She ain't gonna hear nothing but me rambling about what happened and stories here and stories there and meeting people. She ain't gonna see nothing but my holiday footage in Philippines, which is where she's from. So I don't know why she would take the SD card unless she really needed one, and she's gonna delete the footage and then have that herself. But come on, man, you can't just take an SD card just like, who nicks an SD card? I don't understand this, guys. On the real, who nicks an SD card? Anyway, I'm over it, man. It's happened before. I've lost footage before. I just gotta be extra. But I wasn't. How can I say? I just have to be extra careful when I was extra careful, bro. There's no way you're gonna confuse coins with an SD card. It was in 2 separate locations on the same damn table. Do you get that? Even when I heard the rustling and shuffling and I came out the shower, like, I came out and then I said, what are you 2 girls doing there? And then she was honest. She was honest. She said that she was counting the coins so she can take them, innit? That's bad, man. I don't know what happened, but the SD card is gone, bro. So the entertainment value of this video, it's not gonna be the same. However, it doesn't take away my experience from the holiday, and it really doesn't take away my experience from the Filipino people, okay? Filipino people are friendly, they're polite, they're cool, man. They really are cool. The traffic is a bit wild, though. Traffic is really wild. Anyway, the next story now, I'll tell you something else that happened to me. Another 2 Filipina girls, yeah? They robbed me. These 2 Filipina girls, they robbed me. Next story. Alright, so I think it was like my 3rd night when I was here. My 3rd night when I was here, yeah? And I'm just walking around Manila, you know, as you can see. And sometimes I walk around anytime I want. I really don't care. I mean, I do care, obviously, I have to be careful. Like, remember last night I met them guys playing Bone Thugs on their bikes? Okay, but they were good guys. They could have been bad guys, but they turned out to be good guys, you know. They gave me a drink and that, you know, listening to Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs are really huge in Philippines, man. They're really big in Philippines, bro. Like, Filipino people really love Bone Thugs and Harmony. Anyway, let me get back to the next story, yeah? Check this out. How are you doing? You alright? Okay. So I'm walking around Manila now, and it's night time. It's about 2-3 in the morning. Something like that. Yeah, we love you, Philippines. All right, next story, man. Next story. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just got a call. Right, so I just got a call now. So sorry about that. Anyway, check this out. So me and the security guy were talking downstairs, yeah, of my hotel. As me and the security guy are talking, it's just a madness, bruv. as me and the security guys are talking, yeah, two girls are walking, right? And as they're walking, one of the girls puts her arm in my arm and just starts walking, right? So basically, as you can imagine, I'm walking backwards now, and these girls are actually walking forwards. So I'm standing up talking to the security guard, yeah? So I'm standing up talking to the security guard, yeah? And then the two girls walking towards me, she linked her arm in my arm and then just started walking. So I started walking backwards, okay? So I'm walking backwards, the two girls are still walking forwards. So they didn't break their motion in their walking. They didn't break stride, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So what the girl that took my arm said, what are you doing here? I said, I'm here just chilling out. She goes, where's your hotel? I said, my hotel is right here. She said, me and my friends, we're gonna come and party with you right now. I said, all right then, cool, let's go. So we went to the hotel now. So we went to the hotel now, and we're just chilling in a hotel, right? And as soon as we kind of like get acquainted, I said to them, listen girls, number one, I don't want any trouble. Obviously you just took me off the street here. I don't really know you, but one thing about me, no trouble, okay? I don't want any trouble. That's what I said, yeah? She said, all right then, no, there's not gonna be any trouble, don't worry. I said, I'm a good guy. If you treat me nice, I'm gonna treat you nice as well. So please, I don't want any trouble. That's what I said, yeah? All right then, cool. As soon as I said that now, as soon as I said that now, one of the girls, she took her clothes off, got naked and started dancing to the music that was playing, okay? I was playing some R&B and some hip-hop party tunes, right? Okay, so I was playing some hip-hop party tunes, yeah? And R&B and stuff, yeah? She got, listen, this girl, whoo, she got naked and just started dancing on her own to the music, yeah? The other girl is chilling on the bed watching what's on TV, and what's on TV is WWE Raw, and she's just chilling watching it. But to be fair, the TV was already on, like when I left. So when we came back, like, so when we came back, like, it was still wrestling, yeah? So it wasn't like she chose to watch wrestling, it's just whatever was on the TV, okay? So wrestling was on, and I was watching it too. I was watching it before I left. So basically now, so the girl is dancing naked. The other girl is laid out on the bed, relaxing, watching wrestling, and I'm just, I'm just standing up, looking, like, okay, this just happened. It was quick, yeah. It was quick. All right. So the other girl now, the naked one, she starts talking to me about stuff, and me and her, like, we're talking, and she's naked and she's dancing. And we're talking, okay, and we start talking about, you know, jiggy, but we're just having a conversation. And, you know, she said, well, have you ever, like, had a Filipino woman before? And I said, no. And then she said, well, you can try if you want. And then I said, all right, then sure. With you? And then she said, yeah. So she jumped on the bed now, and then she said, come on, hop on. So I hopped on now. And as I hopped on, and we're doing the business, you know, we're doing the jiggy, okay? I hopped on, and the other one, she stopped watching wrestling and started watching us. And when I say watching us, I don't mean just watching us. I mean, like, bro, she was watching very intricately in detail what I was doing, bro. Like, she was watching the penetration very, very closely. She was watching with great intimacy, with a smile on her face. very, very cunning smile on her face, watching the technique. So, what I decided to do, yeah, because she was watching the technique intricately with a smile on her face, yeah, she was loving it, I decided to jump off her and jump on her. So I jumped off this one, the one that was dancing naked, and I jumped on the one who was previously watching the wrestling, just relaxed out on the bed. So me and her are doing the jiggy now, and as me and her are doing the jiggy, the other one who was previously naked, let me go down here. The other one who was previously naked now, she was getting dressed, like putting on her clothes and stuff. So I goes, what are you doing? And then she said, I'm getting dressed, I'm getting ready to leave. And I goes, oh, well, like, why? Like, why are you doing that? And then she said, okay, well, that's what I want to do. So she goes, you pay me now. You pay now. That's what she said, yeah? She said, you pay me now, right? So I said, okay. What do you mean that I have to pay you? Because the road is a lot quieter. Fantastic. Hi, hello. So I said, what do you mean that I have to pay you? She said, you pay money for jiggy. And I said, what are you talking about? So I stopped with this one. Hello, how are you? You okay? Good stuff. Hello. So then, yeah, she's asking for money. She's really angry now all of a sudden. Really angry, man. Oh, are you serious? So she's really angry now all of a sudden, right? And so I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have to pay. What do I have to pay you for? I've not done anything to you. And then she goes, oh, but it's jiggy, right? So I'm like, yeah, but we just spoke about that. We didn't actually say anything. Wow. Wow. Anyway, so she's angry now, yeah? And she's like, yeah, you must pay now. Give me money now. I want money now, yeah? So I was like, oh, I don't know what this is all about. We were having a good time. She said, sir, this is Manila. Do you know what's going on right now? I said, no, I really don't. I have no idea what's going on right now. And then she said, don't you know that you're in Manila? Don't you know that you're in Philippines? Don't you know the area that you're in? I said, no, I thought, you know, it might sound a little bit cliche, but I thought that you liked me and I thought that I liked you. And then she said, no, sir, I do like you, but I like money more. That's what she said. I said to her, I thought that we liked each other. I thought that you liked me, you know? And she said, no, sir, please, don't kid yourself. I do like you, sir. You're a nice guy, yes, but I like money more. So you pay now. I was like, rascal. So I said, listen, I ain't paying you a goddamn thing, all right? You ain't getting nothing from me here today. She said, do you want trouble? I said to her, if you want trouble, you've come to the right place. Yeah? So now we got trouble. Okay? So now we got trouble. I said to you, listen, in the beginning of this, I told you specifically that I don't want any trouble. You're in my hotel room, both of you. You can chill out. I said I don't want any trouble, yeah? And then she said, yeah, so now you have trouble. You want trouble? So I said, all right then. If you want trouble, you've come to the right place. She said, okay, wait. She takes out the mobile phone. Meanwhile, the other girl, who was previously watching wrestling, chilling on the bed. Meanwhile, the other girl, she's gone back to watching wrestling, bro. Just chilling on the bed, relaxing. She's cool, she's calm, she's collected, she's quiet. She's not saying anything. She ain't saying a goddamn thing. For the whole time, she ain't said a goddamn thing. She's just cool. She's just there, innit? She's just there, yeah? So now, oh mate, and this is it. I'm just walking around Manila here. You know, I'm a foreigner. I'm a black guy. I'm going into deep waters though. I do have to go back to the telly. Anyway, let me just go back this way because I'm kind of losing my... Iglesia ni Cristo. Hello, sir. Hey. Philippines is so friendly, man. But it's dangerous now, brother. It is dangerous. So anyway, let's get back to the story, yeah? So my girl's gone back to watching wrestling. This girl, the other girl, who said, oh, you want trouble, so she's gonna bring me trouble now, yeah? She's on her mobile phone and she's texting. While she's texting, yeah, she's texting, I don't know, man, I don't know what this text is, but she didn't have a happy look on her face. Like, she wanted to do me something, innit? I said, if you're texting your boys or whatever you want to do, if you want to bring something, then you can bring it, because I'm here. What? This is my hotel, you're already in my room, so what can you do, innit? Whatever you want to do, whoever you want to call them. And I could see that she's texting someone really, really, like, furiously, like, furious, fast and furious texting. So I started to think twice now about what I just said to her. So I'm like, listen, if you want to talk, then we can talk, man. With like, what is it that you need, man? Like, tell me, how can we resolve this? You know, like, whatever the solution is, then that's perfectly fine. Just, you know, tell me what you want, and maybe we can come to some kind of arrangement here. But I'm not giving you money though, because that's a little bit bad. I'm saying this to her. I'm saying it. I'm saying it to her, yeah? I'm saying this. So, I'm saying this to her now, yeah? As I'm saying this to her, bro, she's not even looking in my direction, bro. It's like she can't even hear me. She can't even see me. It's like I'm dead to her. I'm chatting to her, bro. Talking, listen, whatever we can do to resolve this, you know. All right, cool. Like, I'm sorry. Like, well, I didn't say that, but I said that whatever we can do to resolve it, let's just come to some kind of solution. Let's come to some kind of agreement so we can resolve this. Bro, my girl's not looking at me. She's not even hearing me, bro. My girl is just texting, furiously texting, bro. Furiously texting. I'm thinking shit, man. I'm thinking shit. Alright, man. Listen, if trouble comes, then trouble comes, innit? If I die in Philippines, then I die in Philippines, innit? That's fine then, man. If trouble comes, trouble comes. That's my mentality now. Meanwhile, the other girl, she's still watching wrestling, just relaxing in the bed. And I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? So, I left her chilling in the bed, yeah? I left her, like, relaxing. And, basically, what happened... the girl who was texting furiously, yeah, that's the one that was dancing naked previously. She, this is the only time she spoke to me since we had the agreement of bring it on, bring the trouble, bring the pain, because she really is bringing the pain, bro. Like, she's sorting something out right now, bro. The only thing she did, she finished texting after about 5-10 minutes furiously, yeah, and then she turned to me and then she said, excuse me, what's the room number? I said to her, I ain't telling you no goddamn room number, man. What the hell are you talking about what's the room number? Are you joking me? So as I said that now, the girl who's watching wrestling in the bed, she jumped up, went to the door, opened the door, looked at the room number, and then turned back and said 1208. I looked at her and I was like, wow. Now all of a sudden she's come alive, yeah? So now they're both lit. Now they're both alive, innit? So now I've got two to deal with now. Before it was just one, and that was bad enough. Now I've got two. So they're both on each other's side now. I'm like, oh man, damn. Then the other one, who was previously watching the wrestling, the one which is now jumped up, went to the door quickly, opened the door, looked at the door number, and then came back out and said 1208 to her friend. She shut the door, she came back in, went back on the bed watching wrestling. I said to her, what are you doing? The one now, who's on the phone, she turned and then she said, you don't know. We come as a team. That's what she said. She said that we come as a team, yeah? So, I'm gonna cross. I'm gonna go back the other way. All right. She's on the... Okay, let me go this way. It's a bit quieter. In the hotel room, yeah? So she said we come as a team. In the hotel room now, yeah? Obviously there's a phone where you can order room service, right? So she picked up the phone and now she's talking to somebody on the phone. And I'm like, who are you talking to? Because she's talking in Tagalog. Again, furious talking, furious talk, furious. She's furious. She's fuming, mate. Shit is going down. So I start to think 3 times now, yeah? So I start trying to talk to her again, like, listen, man, like, whatever we can do to resolve the situation, man, like, who you talking to? You don't need to talk to this person this way. Just put the phone down and we can sort this out. She's just talking in Tagalog. And because she's talking in Tagalog, I ain't got a goddamn clue what she's saying. Oh, construction. Shall I go this way? But it's quieter though, man. Maybe I'll go, maybe I'll just walk down here. Oh, man. So then now, she's talking in Tagalog, furious talking in Tagalog, furious talking for time, yeah? About 10 minutes, this girl, my girl, she's on the phone talking to someone, yeah? She put the phone down after about 10 minutes. I said, who was that? Bro, my girl's not talking to me. I was like, listen, what's going on? Are we going to sort this out or what? Bro, my girl, she's not talking to me, bro. She's not even looking at me, bro. She's not even looking at me. She's not hearing me. The other girl, she's on the bed watching wrestling. I said to the girl who's watching wrestling on the bed, because at least she seems quiet and cool and calm. I said, come on, what are you doing? She said to me, she turned her head away from the wrestling, away from the TV, turned to me and said, you heard her, we come as a team. So I was like, shit, man. So now, 2 minutes after that, knock on the door on my hotel room. I'm like, shit, this is it. She's brought the pain. I don't know how they got in, but they got in. So I opened the door and it's 2 security guys from downstairs. Okay, so it's the 2 security guards from downstairs that have come up to my hotel room, you know, my hotel room. So then, how you doing? It's very hard to cross here. So anyway, the security guards, they've come up to my hotel room now, and then they've said, what's going on? And then I said, listen, bro, these 2 girls, they've tried to actually, they're trying to rob me. That's basically what I said. They're trying to rob me for my money, and, you know, for no reason. For no reason, they're trying to rob me for my money. He said, what was the arrangement? I said, there weren't no arrangement at all, my brother. There was no arrangement. There was no arrangement. He said, is that true? To the girls. The girl started talking in Tagalog. The security guard is talking in Tagalog. The security guard is talking in Tagalog. The girls are talking in Tagalog. The girls are talking in Tagalog. The security guards are talking in Tagalog. Everyone's talking Tagalog, apart from me. Okay? So, at the end of about a 5-minute exchange of everyone talking in Tagalog, and my hotel room door is open, yeah, so basically we just woke up the whole hallway with this drama and Filipino girls shouting their mouths off, yeah, and security guards trying to calm them down on my behalf, still talking in Tagalog. All right, at the end of this 5-minute exchange, yeah, the security guard switched back to English and said, sir, you have to pay. I said, I ain't paying nothing. He said, sir, if you don't pay, then these girls, listen, man, they're gonna have to do what they have to do. And I said, and what is that? And then he said, I can't say, sir, I don't want to get involved. The only thing that I can say to you to be safe and not sorry, the only thing that I can say to you is, sir, just pay. So now, as he's saying that to me now, sir, just pay, I was like, shit, man, what the hell have I gotten myself into here? I don't know where I'm going, bro. So I was like, shit, man, what the hell have I gotten myself into here? So then, as I'm talking to the girl now, I'm like, listen, whatever we can do, man, I'm gonna give you one more chance, innit? Like, you didn't tell me about no arrangement. You didn't talk to me about money. You didn't talk to me about payment. You didn't talk to me about You just didn't talk to me, innit? Like, you came in my hotel, you took me from the street, from talking to the security guard, you came in my hotel room, you heard the music, I told you that I don't want no trouble. As soon as you agreed to no trouble, you got naked and started dancing to the music. What's that all about? So at what point of that did you tell me that I have to pay for any kind of service, or I have to pay for any kind of time, or I have to pay for any kind of bloody entertainment from you, which I didn't even want anyway. I didn't ask for this. Right, my battery's gonna die now. So anyway, cut a long story short, the girl who was watching the wrestling, she thought that she could casually say, "Sir, look, just pay us the money, okay?" That's how she said it. Casual like that. She said, "Sir, look, just pay us the money, okay?" That's how she said it, bro. That's how she said it. And I was like, listen, man, we've come past the point of you saying it too casually like that. This is not a casual situation for you to say it so calmly and casually like that, all right? So anyway, cut a long story short, because my battery's gonna die and the sun's not down yet, as you can see. I lost my SD card, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry about the, you know, well, I'm in Philippines, isn't it? So anyway, how you doing? So anyway, cut a long story short, I paid the money. I paid. In my head, I thought of the old line, you know, you don't pay, like, you don't pay for their service, you pay for them to leave. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, in this situation, bro, I'm not gonna lie, in this situation, that's exactly what I did. I paid them to leave, bro. I paid them to leave. I paid. It doesn't matter how much it was, I paid. And you know what I mean, I didn't want to pay, but I paid, man. So I had to. The security guard is telling me you made the right decision, sir. You made the right decision. I didn't want any trouble, but I got the trouble. Anyway, oh shit, I forgot to tell you. So they left now, yeah? They've gone. Before they went, the security guard said to me, "Sir, before they go, check if you have all your belongings in it." I did. I had all my belongings. I had my phone, I had my money, I had everything, yeah? Cool. It's not that I didn't have it. It's the principle of it. It's the principle. It's the principle. Understand that? It's the principle. It's the principle of it, yeah? So it's not that I didn't want to pay, it's just the principle. So then, I'm like, I got everything. So they went, they shut the door now, yeah? All right, cool. So as they shut the door now, I've checked everything and I've gone in the bathroom. And earlier on in the day, I had a can of Coke, which was empty, and I just left it in the bathroom. But what was very weird was the fact that this empty can of Coke now that had been sitting there for the best part of 6 hours, right? Which was mine, it's my can of Coke. So I left it there in the bathroom, yeah? I had it before. What was interesting is that that can of Coke is now split in half with sharp edges coming out of it. You know, if you were to like scrunch up a Coca-Cola can and then just break it in half, that's basically what the Coke can was. Here's the thing with that, yeah? Where's the other half of the Coke can? So I'm searching the bathroom now, and I'm searching the room, and it's just me in the room now, and I can't find the other half of the Coke can, because obviously it's a sharp object. Like, you can do damage with that, man. You know what I mean? Like, proper. Like, it's a sharp object, man. So where the hell is the other half of the Coke can? And I remember one time, when I was talking to the girl, when she was texting furiously, the other girl who was watching the wrestling, she went into the bathroom. And I don't know what she was doing in the bathroom. That's her own personal business, you know? So I think, bro, there was one time when the girl got up close and personal behind me. You know when she said, we come as a team? Afterwards, yeah, she got up close and personal behind me, and I could feel something about to happen, bro. I could feel something about to happen, so I decided to stand up. Because at one time, the girl who was speaking furiously Tagalog, Furious, yeah, the Too Fast, Too Furious girl, yeah. She was standing up looking at me, and I was sitting on the bed. As I was sitting on the bed, the girl who was watching wrestling got on her knees and came behind me. I felt that very, very closely, right? So I think, man, at that point, if I didn't stand up, bruv, she probably would have stabbed me up in the neck piece. Probably would have been bleeding and everything, bruv. I need to stop the video because my battery's gonna die. But bruv, that's what happened, man. And I only found that out after they left. Do you know what I mean? So even though I paid, at the end of the day, bruv, I still can't find the other half of that Coke can, bruv. Bro, it's a sharp object, bruv. I saw the bottom half. The bottom half I could do some damage with, man. Trust me, you can kill a man with that. So where is the top half, bruv? Bro, you make your own mind up, man. That's what happened. No word of a lie. That's what happened. I'm in Manila. This is Philippines. It's no joke out here, baby. It's no joke. But we love it, though. It's dangerous. But we love it, man. We love Philippines, innit? And again, this is not a representation on the Filipino people. The Filipino people are very, very friendly people. They're lovely. They're lovely. The best people in the world. They are. But obviously you get a bunch that might actually destroy it for the many. Just like black people, you know, the same like white people, the same like Indian people, the same. You can say this about any group, innit? You can say it about any group. Come on, man. Anyway. On that note, I'm gonna say peace out. It was nice knowing ya. That's the story. Thank you for listening. And yeah, that's the story. Be careful when you come to the Philippines, especially these Filipino women, because they're gonna get ya. They're gonna get you good. And when they do, hey, your life is more important, my brother. Your life is more important. When it comes to your money, your life, listen, some hard people out there, they say, I ain't giving you nothing. Bring it. Bro, pay the money. Just pay the money, yeah? Alright, man, cool. See you later, guys. Take care. Signing out. Thanks. Peace. Guys, I'm just having a very good look of my SD card, because there's no way it can disappear like that. It was on this table here from what I remember. Not this table. Basically, look, yeah. The coins were there, right? The girl was sitting on the armrest of this chair right here. The other girl was lying down and they were counting these coins. I was in the shower. My SD card was there, here, right between these two lights. Right between these two lights, my SD card was here. The coins were here, yeah? So there's no way my SD card is gonna travel from there to here in a heartbeat. The air conditioner is on. Trust me, that breeze ain't strong enough to blow an SD card all the way over there, bro. Trust me. The air conditioner is on, but I can't blame it on the air conditioner. I'm having a very, very good look just before I leave tomorrow for this SD card, because the footage on the SD card is very important. Very important. Anyway, guys, I just thought that I would give you a little overview so you can check out the scene of the crime. And again, this is the scene of the crime where it happened. The girl with the two girls, when they called the security guard. Remember when I said that she was speaking furious Tagalog? Furious Tagalog. That's the phone that she used. That's the room service phone that she used. She was talking for about 5 minutes furiously. And then the other story that happened was my SD card over there. You're not gonna confuse that, bro. Don't talk to me. You ain't gonna confuse that, man. You ain't gonna confuse. No way, bro. There's no way. Alright? This is where it happened, man. Shh, crazy Manila, man. Crazy Manila. Thriller in Manila, for real. That's gonna be the name of this one. Thriller in Manila, man. Real thriller in Manila, man. I'm checking, bro. Why would it be in the bathroom? I do not know. I have no idea why it would be in the bathroom, bro. I'm checking the bathroom anyway, because there's been a few things that's happened in here as well. This bathroom has got a few stories of its own, man. Trust me, bro. These women are not a joke, bro. These women are not a joke, bro. Sorry to have to say, but it's the truth. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on searching. I'm just having a very, very good thorough look. I even see this sofa here because she was sitting on the armrest. I even like checked it under the sofa. Well, the armchair. I checked under the armchair, but why am I checking under the armchair? No, full well it's not there. So now I'm just gonna check under the bed. But how's it gonna go from there to under the bed though? This is what I'm saying. And if she did take it, why would you take my SD card but leave everything else in the hotel? Like my speaker's there, my tablet is there, charging, as you can see. Like you've left everything else. I don't really have much. I had money lying about, like 100 pesos, 200 pesos, do you know? Like one girl, she asked me, because I had two of these, right? Some perfume stuff here that I got. She asked me for one of them. She didn't, you know, I gave it. You know, she didn't take that. We got a full box. Okay, that's not full anymore, but it was. We got cigarettes there. We got headphones there. We got cigarettes there. That's a full box. We got a brand new headphones right there. Brand new headphones right there. You know, my wallet was lying about. My wallet's over there lying about. So you could have easily just gone through my wallet, taken a couple of cards if you wanted to, but you didn't. All you took was my SD card. What are you talking about, B? That don't make any sense to me. That don't make no sense. It's my last night. I've only got a few hours left before I go back out and say goodbye to everyone. Shh. Alright, man. I'm gonna have a good look, but again, why would it be under the bed? Why would it be under the armchair? I've checked on top of this TV thing. I checked behind the TV, thinking, yes, I know I'll just put it behind the TV, because I would probably do that just to keep it safe, innit? I checked behind it. I checked on top of there. All I found was a bunch of dust and a lucky condom for someone. I didn't put that condom there. Somebody did. Nothing there. Again, maybe it's in here. Again, nothing in here. I'm gonna have a thorough look now, guys. All right. I just thought I'd show you that this is where it happened. This is where it went down. Boy, mate, if these walls could talk, man. Damn, because these Philly girls, bro. Once they get to shouting and screaming and raping and robbing, hey, man, hey. Anyway, no disrespect to the Filipino people. We love you, man. Like straight, like we do love you, man. We love Philippines, we do. But sometimes, man, you just need to calm down. Just calm down, man, and just ask, man. Why would you be so honest to say, oh, when I come out the shower, I heard some rustling, right? So I came out, and I said, what are you two girls doing over there? They looked back at me, well, one of them, the one sitting on the armchair, and then she said, you've got some coins here lying on the table, so we're counting to see how much it is and to see if we can take it. So she was honest with me, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, and then she still took it in the end. Listen, I've told you the story many times. I'm gonna have a thorough look now anyway, okay? Alright, guys, man. I'll see you in a bit, alright? I'm gonna have a good look now. It's not there, man. I thought that I would have put it in the safe. I have been using that safe. Yes, I have been using that safe. Didn't put it in the safe, man. I'm trying to search everything. I'm trying to search everywhere, man. Oh, look at this, man. That's not the SD card. It's a SIM card. She didn't take that. This SIM card right here. This O2 SIM card right here. That's just been lying on the floor. I don't even need that SIM card. She could have taken that, but she didn't. She decided to take my damn SD card. You know, she could have taken my ID. You know, should have even shown that. Where's the SD card? Where's the SD card, bro? I've got two passports here. One's old, one's new. She could have taken that. She didn't take that. Just bare shit, bro. Bare shit. Anyway, let me go see if I can find this SD card, bro, for the real. Alright? try and end this on the positive so you can see where they came from. There, that's where they came from. They came from there. That's where they came from. Alright guys, man. Peace. I'm not happy that I got robbed. Even though I got robbed through an SD card, yeah, it's something so small. But listen, I've got memories, yeah, I've got a good memory in it, that's fine. But for the entertainment purposes of this video, it's not gonna be that. And it was that. And it was that. It was a wild ride, man. It was a wild ride in Manila. And it robbed me. Pissed. Alright, let me have a good look, yeah? Alright, peace. That's where they came from. That's where they came from. If you see an area like that, run in the opposite direction, bruv. Don't speak to no one. Don't look at nobody in the eye. Don't say hello to no one. If anybody wants to ask you for something, say you don't know. You don't speak English. You just want to hear no evil and see no evil, baby. Because that's what that shit is. Alright? Ain't nothing down there for you but the devil. Alright? That's Manila. Trust me, I got done. I got kissed by the devil too many times, bruv. Touched by the devil too many times, bruv. I'm pissed. Alright, peace, man. Right, listen. Listen, yeah. The girls that I think, look, listen. Hey, I've searched high and low. I've searched every nook and cranny out this piece. I can't find my SD card, man. Okay, I'm sorry. This real bad. This real. I've searched every nook and cranny. Okay, I've searched high and I've searched low. I've searched deep. I've searched north, south, east, west. I've turned this place. Well, obviously I didn't turn it upside down, but close to it. It's an SD card I'm looking for, which was in one place. So check this. The girls that took my SD card, they came from here. This place here, yeah? That's where I found them, right? And I'm blatantly saying, tonight, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be looking for them. So we're gonna go right now. We're gonna get down there, baby. We're gonna try and find these girls that took my SD card. That's gonna lower the, entertainment value of this video. Because we ain't having that. We ain't having that, especially after she took the coins, and them coins were for the children. And she knows that. We're gonna go back down there. We're gonna see if we can find these same two girls. They were alright, it was cool. There was no problems. Everything was cool, everything was calm. But my SD card has gone. A lot of footage is missing from this video because of that. I ain't trying to hide that. Alright? So we're gonna go down there right now and we gotta try and find them because we can't be having that. This is the balcony of my hotel room. I found these girls down there. What are the chances that I might see them again? Let's try. I'm happy to roll the dice. So let's roll. We know what the enemy looks like. The only problem is that when I get out here, it's just the fact that as soon as my man opens the door and I come out with a camera busting in his face or busting in their face, as soon as I get out on the street, it's gonna be peak because everyone's gonna be turning away because they don't want to be on camera. But the fact of the matter is, we looking for someone right now, trying to get some shit back so we can get some entertainment value off this video. That's all. That's all. It's the ground floor right now. Hello sir, how you doing? You okay? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So this is where it happened, my friend. it's such a shame too, because the SD card that I had, yeah, you don't understand the footage. You don't understand the footage. You don't understand what was going on inside. You don't understand what was going on outside. Let me see if I can transport them. See? They know that I'm filming. Hello, how you doing? No, thank you. It's alright. I want my SD card back, bro, because it's not really gonna be nice. I want it back. I'm looking for them. They can't just rob me like that. I get robbed left, right and centre around this place. There's a family mart here. I don't think I knew that. When I was booking this place online. Hello, my brother. How you doing?
African restaurant.
African restaurant.
Yeah, from Cameroon. I just came to China today.
From China?
I live in China. From Cameroon, but I live in China.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh god damn. Oh man, that's bad, man. That's wicked, man. See niggas in China right there. African restaurant. There's an area called La Vita. I don't know where it is. It's not here.
Where?
You have to go out of
It's far.
yeah.
It's a bit far, right?
Yeah. There isn't any African restaurant here. It's all Korean, Japanese. I don't even see much Filipino, to be fair with you, bro. It's all Korean and Japanese.
Yeah, going with the body.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. There isn't much African restaurants here, bro. To be fair with you, man. What part of China were you living in? Shanghai? Guangzhou. Do you know Wade Maya, the YouTuber? What? Yeah, Wade Maya. He's a YouTuber. Yeah. Do you watch him? Yeah. I think he's got Ghanaian guy. No, thank you. One sec, guys. Alright, so we're gonna get back into it. I'm sorry about that, guys. I just hooked up basically with remember the African guy from China? Alright, so basically what happened is that the African guy from China, he basically wanted to go around, see the sights, show him what's hot, show him what's popping. He wanted to know how long I've been in the Philippines for, if I've been any other places. And basically, I asked him what he does in China. And he says that he does business in China. So I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I asked him if he speaks Chinese. He said that he spoke fluent Chinese. I said, wow, I've never seen a black guy that speaks fluent Chinese before, apart from on YouTube. So then we were just talking. He said, do you mind if like we can spend some time and go around? So we just spent some time and went around. He's looking for an African restaurant, and I didn't really have any indication that there were any African restaurants, to be fair, in the Philippines right here. I'm in Makati at the moment. I didn't even think about it, to be fair. I just wanted to, but if I'm being honest with you guys, yeah, in Philippines, right, there isn't really much Filipino restaurants either. They've got everything else. They've got Italian. Like, you want Italian? Yeah, you can come here, man. They've got American. If you want to eat that pizza stuff, then that's fine. You can do that. But in terms of anything else that they have, like, look, this is Japanese here. I've passed this a couple of times on my travels. This is a Japanese restaurant right here, you know, in Philly. But if you want authentic Filipino food in an authentic Filipino restaurant, very hard to find. That place is called A Venue over there. Hello, sir. You all right? Yeah. How you doing? That place is called A Venue over there, and they do great street food. But by the time I went there, after I spent some time with this African guy, it was already closed. So it's in there actually. It's very, very nice actually. They do a lot of street food. You got a lot of choice, a lot of variety. Variety? How do you say that word? I was here, so the African, I dropped the African guy, I think, down here. or I'm pretty sure it was actually down there. There's a club down there called The Royal, which I went to the other day, which was really, really good. So yeah, man, check it out. We're here, baby. There's a lot of we actually did find the African restaurant. We did find the African restaurant, and we found the African restaurant from two different African girls who were just walking around. And then he said, can you ask them, like, where's the African restaurant at? So I did, and they just started talking. They were actually from Congo. They looked hot, and we were like, what are you doing here? And they were like, well, we're just, basically, we're here on holiday. So I was like, wow, okay, man, that's so fantastic. So then we went to the African restaurant now. Oh, my days, this place was packed up with us, like, just packed up with niggas. I was like, yo, how come I've been in Manila, I've been in Makati for how long now? I ain't seen a bunch of you lot around here like this, you know? Here's another hotel right here. It's a banging hotel as well. I think it's pretty expensive too. But anyway, yeah, man, so it was loud. They were shouting, everyone's buying drinks, eating food. I saw one guy get some plantain. It was a mix of Africans and Filipinos together, actually, to be fair. It was mostly African guys, black African guys, real hardback African guys in Manila. So we're here, man. We are here, bruv. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to one African guy, he was from Ghana. He's been in Philippines for 3 months. 3 months, not looking to go home anytime soon. He works here. You don't remember that we spoke to another black guy who was studying here. He was studying here in Manila, the capital of the Philippines. So we're here, baby. We're you know, getting along just fine, you know. The guy who was actually, you know, the guy who was from Ghana, who had been in Manila for 3 months, right? He actually took the guy around. So we all like went for a walk after we had like a drink or two, like together, and it was just so good because we just met as black guys, and they were like, listen, I know that you're black, but where do you actually come from? Because of your accent. Your accent is very different from ours. And I was like, yeah, I know. That's because I was born and raised in London, but my parents are actually from Africa, but like we were born and raised in London, like, you know. So, and they were like, oh, okay. But these guys were hardback African guys, man, like proper brothers, you know what I mean? So anyway, we was walking around, and then I said, listen, guys, it's my last night, and it's my last night as well, here making this video, so I've got to go. I'm just gonna chill out. I'm not gonna, you know, go too crazy tonight. I don't have as much money as I did before as well, because it's my last night. So come on, man. I'm just trying to chill. I got a plane to catch tomorrow. I ate here yesterday, one Korean place. It's Korean, real good food at real affordable prices, man. But again, see, that's what I'm talking about. Korean. Look, Angel's Pizza. Where's the Filipino stuff here, guys? You know? Look, Tez Mess. What's that? Chinese? Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, seriously, take a look at this, guys. This is everywhere. In Manila. There's China Bank over there. There is a National Bank of Philippines, but I don't know where it is. But I've seen it twice before. National Bank of Philippines. Asia United Bank. You know, unless you want to go to Jollibee, which is another version of KFC, and I wouldn't even call it another version of KFC, to be fair. I'll just say that it was, you know. I need to get back to the story before I got interrupted. Well, I say interrupted, but you know, obviously I had to stop the video and give my man a little tour of what Philippines was like. Because he came straight from China. My man came straight from China, bro. Do you know what I mean? Straight from China. I want to go back this way. I've been walking up and down too much. My man came straight from China, yeah, to the Philippines. And he only came for like 48 hours. So like, in that 48 hours, imagine what you can do. But you have to know the right spots. If you come here for 48 hours, which is only 2 days, and you don't know the right spots to hit, you don't know the right places to hit, especially in Manila, Makati, then really and truly, bro, it's not really going to be that great, because you don't know where to go, especially if you're coming on your own, like I did, like the black guy from China did, like the black guy that we met from Ghana in the African restaurant did. He came here on his own. We all came here on our own, and we just met each other, and that's why we're just bonding just like that. And that's why we're just, you know, bonding just like that, you know. So yeah, man, that's really about it, my friend. I'm just walking around here. I don't really want to go back to the hotel, but there isn't really much that I can do, and that's it. Look, Tenement bar. What's that? Vietnamese. It is Vietnamese, isn't it? Come on, man. What's this? Hot pot shabu, La Batra restaurant, fresh seafood, Turkish restaurant. Bloody hell, mate. It's Manila, man. The time is about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, man, it's quiet. I'm just standing on the street. No troubles come to me. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, but mind you, there's a certain road all the way down there. If you go down there, then that's when it changes. And that road is the road where I was earlier. If you remember when I was telling you the story about the 2 girls, yeah, man, that road is the road that I was down earlier, and that was in the daytime. So imagine what it's like now at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can call me scared, but damn, scared to death, scared to look. I'm shook, and I am shook, Johnny. I'm very, very shook. Scared to death, scared to look, mate. Anyway, one thing that I wanted to say to you before I stop this video about the African guy in the restaurant was that, do you remember the story about the girl who, do you remember the story I told you about the girl who jumped up from the bed, went straight to the door, and then she said, this is his room number. So remember the story I told you about the girl who was furiously texting, yeah? And furiously talking in Tagalog? Okay, remember her friend? Remember the quiet one? She was very quiet. She was a very good girl, yeah? Right? Until she said, me and my friend come as a team. Well, check this out, right? So me and the African guys were in, no, sorry. Okay, so me and the African guys, they go to a club. And I say, all right, cool, I'm going to leave you here. I go to a restaurant to eat. And I can hear some girls talking behind me. And it really wasn't any of my business. They were talking about what they were talking about, half in English, half in Tagalog. So I was just eating my food. And then I think she noticed me first, because I didn't even know that she was there, bro, to be honest with you. I had no idea that she was there. So she noticed me first, she passed me, and then she said, hi, how you doing? And I looked, and I had to take a double take for a minute there. I was like, what? And then I looked, and it was her. It was the girl, bro. So I said, you. And then she said, you. And then I was like, yo, bro. Like, anyway. So after that now, I was eating my food. She's still there with the congregation of her people. Still there with the congregation of her people. And they're talking and everything like that. And everything is going good. And then she passed me again, and I was about to leave. So before I left, I just stopped her. And then I said, listen, I'm really, really sorry. And then she said, you listen, I'm really, really sorry too. But I understand the situation, and I understand where you're coming from. So I said, you know what? It wasn't even actually you. It was just your friend. You know? It was just your friend. It wasn't you at all. So I'm sorry. And then she said, you know what? There's no hard feelings between us. I'm sorry too. And now we are at peace. That's what she said. I'm sorry too. And now we are at peace. So then I was like, thank you so much. And then she goes on to say, and I understand the situation also of why you are like that. So I apologize on behalf of my friend. Bro, I told you this girl was alright, man. She was really down to earth, man. I said, you know what, you're actually really cool. I did like you, man. I liked your nature. You were just cool. You were quiet, innit? And then she was like, thank you. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go now, but I apologize. And then she said, I apologize too. Let's have a hug. And we had a hug, and that was it, man. The good thing about that, she wasn't with her friend. You know, the furious girl talking in Tagalog, the Fast and Furious girl, she weren't there. She weren't there to be seen. She weren't part of that congregation. So I don't really know like where she was or what she was trying to do or what she was trying to accomplish in that situation. But anyway, she accomplished it in the end, and the girl is actually there, you know, living another day, living it up with the congregation, because she's a nice girl, and that's what's supposed to happen, you know. When you're good things happen, and when you're bad things happen. That's just the laws of nature. Everybody knows that. Even children know that, you know. So anyway, man, by the grace of God, I saw her again, you know, and we made peace, and she's very right. You know, we made peace, and that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? So that's a touch, innit? That's a good touch, man. It's a good touch. And it's a good touch all because I met the African guy as well, who's from China, guys. He speaks fluent Chinese. He's telling me that the black population in China is so huge right now. You don't know. People in Guangzhou, black people, African people in Guangzhou, speaking Chinese, marrying Chinese women. I said, no way. He said, yes, of course. There are so many black people in China right now marrying China women, bro, having children with Chinese women, black guys. I'm thinking, what? There ain't no black guys in China, man. What the hell are you talking about? He goes, yeah, man, there are a lot of black people in China. A lot of black people in China. I was like, damn, I didn't even think it. I didn't even think twice about it, you know? I was like, shit, man, I have to go to China then, bro. So maybe after Philippines, maybe after Manila, you never know. You might even actually see like a little video of me in China, like, you know, like a lot of black people in China apparently, man. It's huge. Business is booming up there for African people in China at the moment, man. I ate here in this restaurant a couple of times. The customer services are very, very rude. No customer services, very rude. Very, very rude customer services in this restaurant. It's all right when you go upstairs, you have a great time. Have a great time upstairs. I'm only staying around the corner. Look, I'm only staying over there. So can you see? But one thing, the customer services in that place, I'm not feeling that, man. They need to take a course in customer services skills. Anyway, back to the story now. So yeah, man, I was just with the African guy, left them, went to eat, bumped into the girl who said hello to me. I didn't say hello to her. I didn't even notice her, but she did notice me, which I thought was a touch as well. And then I thought, you know what, let me just go and apologize. And then we apologized, and we made peace, and we hugged it out. So now that I'm just walking back around, I noticed the time, and it's like 3 something in the morning in Makati, and you can see that things are still going on. Things don't seem to be, you know, getting any quieter. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to find quiet areas so I can speak, because a lot of this video has been, you know, it's been mad chaos. So it would be nice for us to have a little calmness, man, even if it is pretty dark right now. But yeah, now in terms of dangerous areas, I could go down to the dangerous areas. Scared to death, scared to look. I'm shook, most definitely. Very, very shook, mate. Real shook. Scared to death, scared to look. This is nothing, man. But if I go to that area though, mate, it's going to be different. Anything could happen, and it's going to be the last hours as well. So I'm not really too sure if it's going to actually be, you know, worth it. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm just going to go back to my hotel. I've got a beer in hand, which I'm going to chill with, and then that's going to be it, man. Bare hotels up here. Alright, man, so peace, that's it. I just wanted to say that to you. Alright, dogs barking, cats walking, little kids walking about. Look at this. I'm saying peace out, guys, man. Thank you, Manila. How you doing? Thank you. Let me give this kid something, guys. That's it, guys. That's it. It's over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look. Bro, you know what I just realized? Check this out, yeah? See the girl that I just bumped into after meeting those African guys, yeah? The one that I apologized to, yeah? See that girl, yeah? Bro, I just realized that it's the same girl that was gonna stab me up in the neck piece with the half can of Coca-Cola. Remember I went into the bathroom and I saw the Coca-Cola can in half with sharp edges and I couldn't find the other half? You remember that? It was that same girl that got behind me when I stood up, if that makes sense. So yeah, we got the first one who's talking fast and furious Tagalog. Yeah, we got the first one who's talking, or shall I say texting, very furious, too furious. I've never seen anybody text like it. Anyway, and then we got the other one who was just cool and calm, but that cool and calm one was the one that was willing to do the most damage to me. That cool and calm one was the one willing to you know, take me out. Well, not take me out. Can I say that? Bro, I could have died. You know, if she had stabbed me up in the neck piece with that, bro, it would have come, it would have become like a scene from Saw, you know? Anyway, so I bumped into her and I totally forgot about that, bro. I totally forgot. And now she's gone for good and I go home in a couple of hours. I mean, just what the hell? What the hell is wrong with me, man? And I'm the one, well, she said hello to me. She's the one that noticed me first, but I'm the one that apologized first. What does that say? I forgot about the Coca-Cola can, guys. I've just remembered now that I'm back in the hotel. I forgot about the Coca-Cola can, man. That's the same one. And I looked at her body. I looked at her frame. I looked at her structure. Bro, she's not skinny. No offense, but if she really wanted to rip apart a Coca-Cola can, I think that she's more than capable of doing it. She's got the strength. She's not a skinny girl, bro. And before you go ahead and ask me, are you sure she was a girl? Yeah, she was a girl. We got down. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make this little video because I forgot a very, very big important point there, man. And that important point was the fact that the Coca-Cola can, bro. That's all. Take care, man. Peace. Right, I'm back in England now, London, from the Philippines, okay? And I just wanted to say thank you to the Filipino people. Thank you, you're all very, very beautiful people, you really, really are. I'm back in London now. I didn't manage to find the SD card, I'm afraid. I literally just got off the plane. True, thanks. I've literally just got off the plane right now. So check it, yeah. I'm back now. In terms of the SD card, the search continues. It's a case that's, you know, been spread throughout the Philippines, and we're gonna have a little investigation in London. I'm just gonna do a very, very quick check when I get home, Hopefully it might be in my suitcase. Maybe I've misplaced it. The search continues, baby. The case is still ongoing. It's a crime, you know, which is, you know, being very difficult to solve at the moment. It's a very difficult thing to solve at the moment. So the search continues.